Alright, what's up everybody? We're getting ready to start our weekly Top in the Shop tournament, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. I'm your host, Robbie Votaw, joining you today. Thank you for watching at home. Let's get things started. So if you guys are new to our stream, it's a double elimination tournament, free to enter, of course. Right here at Pew Pew Card and Game. If you are in the I-70 area, check us out. Talking about Grain Valley, Oak Grove, Blue Springs, Independence. So, alright, so we've got first two players up today. If you guys want to check out our bracket at www.challenge.com. Should be up in our title screen if you guys want to follow along at home on the bracket. So again, double elimination tournament, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, bring to you live right here from Pew Pew Card and Game here in Oak Grove, Missouri. Love to have you guys come in, check it out. We're going to do a quick button check here. We've got newcomer Hannah Daler playing a little bit of Street Fighter today versus one of our more experienced players, Tim Rona. So overall, if you guys are joining at home, fledgling Street Fighter scene right here in Oak Grove, Missouri. Lots of new players, lots of new talent, lots of people interested in the game, ready to go. So again, we thank you for joining us at home, joining us for following along. If you're not into Street Fighter and other stuff, like broadcasting. Okay, check us out for Friday Night Magic. Goodness gracious. Check us out for Friday Night Magic every Friday night at 7 p.m. this Saturday. Check us out for our Theros pre-release. But we're going to get right into it right now. So we got Tim Rona versus Hannah Daler. So Tim Rona representing the World Warrior Ryu. Hannah Daler playing Ibuki. Alright, trying to get caught up really quickly. Alright, so a little bit of background here. Hannah Daler, brand new to the Street Fighter today, so she's playing the green Ibuki. Trying to kind of feel out with those jumping hard kicks. Tim Rona, one of our experienced newer players. Hannah Daler holding her own there with the up kicks and the uppercut. And she's going to get thrown. So great opening round by newcomer Hannah Daler there. So hopefully we'll see more from her as Top in the Shop progresses. Again, you're watching Top in the Shop. It's an absolutely 100% no gimmicks, free Street Fighter tournament hosted here at Pew Pew Card and Game in Oak Grove, Missouri. Alright, so a little bit of up kicks with the dash under. Trying to unlock some of Ibuki's hidden potential as a character. Let us know how the audio sounds and looks in the chat box. We will follow along. Always love to hear you guys' feedback. Going in and dodges the super though. Learning those up and down buttons on the fly. Counter hit, so Tam will take round one. So this is every Street Fighter game. Best 2 out of 3 with losers finals. Losers finals being best 3 out of 5. Winners finals 3 out of 5. And of course grand finals 3 out of 5 with a bracket reset of 6. So Ryu, the classic character of this game, fireball heavy, got all those nice tools to represent spacing, anti-air with the uppercuts. Right now we're just going to see how Tim, really more interested to see kind of how Hannah is able to adapt playing a brand new game and what Tim can do here to give the crowd a show. But this will give me an opportunity to kind of explain a couple things about this game. So first off, that we'll get into it later. Everybody knows the next match? Next match? One of our local shop patrons, Abby, gives a shout out to stream. I think we've got 4 people watching right now. Watching from home. All right, so Tim's gonna take that over Hannah 2-1. We're gonna move on here. It's gonna be 2-0. What happened? Did Tim break it off? Here, I'll just set it. Oh my god, 8 arc sticks, rest in peace. Having slight technical difficulties. Do you want to go ahead and button check, Dallas, while we're waiting? Okay. Alright, so coming up we've got Kyle Brockman versus Dallas Wardlow. Some of our more experienced players, Kyle Brockman, very promising up-and-coming El Fuerte, been putting a lot of practice in here at the shop. And Dallas, you don't have to use that small stake if you don't want to. This one's good to go. Okay. Dallas also been learning Kami, inspiring me to pick up Kami, become corporate Kami. Again, not in a Street Fighter. We got other things here at PvP Card Game. I'm talking, of course, about Magic the Gathering every Friday night, standard tournaments. Starting at 7, come out and win yourself a promo, bring your standard deck. This week, Theros pre-release. I would try to be here around noon to get your spot. 21st, come out for that. HeroClix at 6 every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Singles boost, super boosters. I'm talking, of course, about Batman, Streets of Gotham, Amazing Spider-Man, Teen Titans, and the all-new Wolverine, the X-Men. Fear itself, we're still waiting for it to come in. So, month 4 to be announced. I know month 5 is right around the corner, but let's get right into it. Kyle Brockman versus Dallas Wardlow. Alright, so we've got El Fuerte here in the red looking Spider-Man outfit versus Kami. So both these characters can kind of apply vortex pressure, but El Fuerte is going to be looking for that hard knockdown into his various sorts of pressure where he can go with the splash, the throw, or the slide. So as you see right here, he's got Dallas in a knockdown position. He's going to keep trying to splash on top of him. Dallas able to get out. Answering back with the spiral arrow. Oh, there's going to be punished. Going for the loop. Can't get it. Gets the splash anyways. Trying to back off. Says, I see you're an uppercut. Going to catch your back with the anti-air. Splash, and any chip will kill right here. Kyle Brockman takes round 1. So, El Fuerte, very tricky character. You have to be able to know. You have to be able to judge the ambiguous jump in, left or right, to block correctly. Otherwise, he's going to splash, grab, or slide. Dallas starting off strong with an EX uppercut after the normal uppercut. Another uppercut, catching Kyle Brockman in the air, already at 50%. Kyle off the top rope, going for the slide, and pretty safe, though. Alright, Kyle's in the corner. Kyle's got Kami in the corner, I should say. There's the knockdown. Can't react, though. So Kami, Dallas kind of content to run away. Hold block a lot. See if Kyle can make an adjustment here. EX Spiral Arrow, big damage. Alright, so Dallas Wardlow managing to just kind of mash out some uppercuts right there to keep Kyle kind of pinned down. So what's the adjustment right here? So we've seen a lot of blocks from Kami, so Kyle can answer that with either the slide, as you see right there, or he can start going for the air grab, or for the command grab, I should say. Tostada. Ooh, air grab by Dallas. Great adjustment. So Kami, access to an uppercut, access to a horizontal spiral arrow, as you see right there, and then an air throw as well. Really good tool to keep El Fuerte's options limited. So right now, Dallas kind of just trying to feel the match out and just throw out random moves, it seems. Kyle making all the adjustments, all the right guesses. Going for splash, I'd like to see Tostada press here. Gets the slide perfect range. Answers right back with spiral arrow by Dallas. Ooh, EX run into Tortilla, and that's going to kill. So right there, you're going to see that is the grab El Fuerte is capable of doing. So if they are holding block to block the press, El Fuerte can opt to go for the grab. And if you know about Street Fighter, you know the rock, paper, scissors of normal attack beats throw, block beats normal attack, and throw beats block. So that's kind of the formula that El Fuerte can kind of follow here. So he wants to get a hard knockdown, and then he wants to apply pressure using the various tools of normal attacks, which would be the slide and the overhead slam. But right now, he's in big trouble here, El Fuerte. Okay, he's got that knockdown, but he's blocked again. So Kyle needs to start going for it. Catches the EX cannon spike, or dive kick, I guess. Kyle opting for a lot more presses. Trying to chase down. No, just not a press. Into slam. Backing off. So run back, slide for the win. So there you go. You see Kyle Brockman recognizing that Dallas was guessing quite correct on a lot of those presses, so he opted to go for the throw. So Dallas, at the beginning of that match, great momentum, stuffing Kyle in the air right there. Going for the air grab, going to get a normal grab on the ground, the back throw, see the mix-up, right into spin knuckle. Spiral arrow, EX armor though. Into press. Whoa, who plugged the internet back in over here? God damn it. Alright, so Dallas answering right back says I will not be sent to the loser's bracket so easily. The jumping fierce punch to the dome. So Dallas has got to do a couple things in this match. He's got to guess correctly on the ambiguous mix-ups, and then he's got to capitalize on damage when it's presented. So right now you're going to see a lot of just jumping, a lot of mashing uppercuts right now. Working on a perfect, shutting down all of Kyle's options. Calamari slide goes in for the cross-up. That was a missed input right there, but gets counter hit damage anyways. Almost in there, perfect. EX run away with the armor though. Don't count Kyle out. Dallas got to hold it together. Catches the anti-air. Kyle Brockman with the momentum all the way back. Gets spiral arrow, and just like that, Dallas, Wardlow coming right back.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
All right, so I guess again, you know, Dallas getting a lot of damage in, really reading those wall jumps super well and answering with Cammy's air throw. So Kyle Brockman start using that reach on there, the 3 spaces away. And this is how you kind of beat El Fuerte. I mean, every guess has been pretty much right so far on Dallas's end. In trouble here. Kyle Brockman maybe going to the press a little bit too much. Just gonna mash out uppercut right there. EX run, armor, gonna get it. So Dallas Wardlow now back.
Finished already, are you?
And the battle continues. Fight!
Both characters going for air grabs there. So now both characters really trying to just kind of sit back. Dallas just playing a super defensive game, trying to react to all of El Fuerte's pressure and doing a fairly good job at it so far. Cannon spicing gets stuffed right there. 2 presses back to back. Third one gets blocked. Answers with spiral arrow. What's the mix-up? EX run, grab in the air. Punishes the uppercut with the slide. Another press. Goes to football. Calamari slide right here. Dallas in trouble. Guesses correct on the block. Goes for EX dive kick. Spiral arrow. That's got to be punished. Only with jabs though. Off the top rope. Watch out for uppercut right there. There it is. So Kyle going for those short hops off the top. Got to be wary. Ultra 1 though, and the butt slam. We're going all the way down to the last round. Last match right here. Winners bracket. PP card and game. Top in the shot. Brockman versus Dallas Wardlow.
Dallas, you gotta prove me wrong.
Dallas getting a little bit of heckle from the crowd. Going into loops. Now Kyle's got to recognize that anytime Dallas is getting a little bit of pressure, he's going right for the cannon spike and just kind of mashing throw, mashing uppercut. 1 press. Into slide. Into press. Into slide. Into slide again. He guesses right. Punishes with the throw. Good punish on Dallas. Jumps in. hard punch, can't quite get the uppercut to come out. You see all those derelict random hard kicks coming out. Those are supposed to be uppercuts. Kyle going for the chest bump into super right there, gonna miss the super. There's the ultra. Does it catch? That would kill El Fuerte. What's the punish? Nothing. Try to go for ultra for Kyle. EX Spiral Arrow. Dallas Wardlow is gonna move on, upsetting Kyle Brockman. Dallas Wardlow is gonna move on with his Cammy. Exciting first round. Exciting first round. Dallas Wardlow 2-1 over Kyle. That is Dallas Wardlow. Great reactions on most of those rounds. So coming up next, we've got Robert Cohen, Thor Burmeister. Huge upset early on. Are you guys button checking? Alright, so no button check. They're just going to go right into it again. So you got Thor Burmeister representing Ken, and Robert Cohen going to, I think, Sakura.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Alright, so right into it. So both these characters pretty similar. Sakura able to punish a lot of jump and options with the crouching hard kick. And Ken notorious for the big uppercut. Gets a carry throw right there. So what the mix-up is, going for the Tatsu, right into uppercut. Only the first hit goes off, though. Trying to catch up on stream right here. Sorry, I have a little bit of technical difficulties. Looks like, by the sound of it, Thor is going to take that one. Shoutouts to P Diesel on stream. Thanks for watching. Alright, so let's get right into it. Ooh, big demon flip over there by Sakura. It can be blocked though. Into throw. Thor answered right back with his own throw. Goes for the cross EX. Overhead. Both these characters, you know, very rush down heavy style. What's going to be the punish right here for Thor? Trying to go for the tar combo. A little too early on those recovery frames. Robert's going to get a throw into frame trap fireball. In the corner, very dangerous. Robert fishing out there for that EX Tatsu. So that EX Tatsu would have launched Thor right up into Ultra 1, but Thor able to answer right back with a carry throw. So the carry throw is when Thor is basically going to P-link the medium kick, the forward medium kick into a throw, and it's going to move Ken forward a considerable range. Very sneaky, very good tactic. So again, you know, both these characters, both have access to a fireball. Big damage right there. Standing fierce punch canceled into hard uppercut into Tatsu. That's going to be stun. What's going to be the damage here? Just going to stick with the EX uppercut. Thor in trouble right here. Gets thrown. Gonna snake away the perfect from Robert right there. Alright, so let's see if Thor can make an adjustment right there. Again, Sakura, very huge burst damage, as you saw right there, that standing fierce punch into uppercut. So Thor backing off quite a bit. Kind of catch the focus attack with an EX uppercut for big damage. Now Thor Burmeister all of a sudden all the way back. Neutral jump roundhouse. Sakura gonna mash out that EX uppercut. Trying to go for that neutral jump medium kick setup right into throw. Good stuff. Focus attack gets the crumple. Goes the EX uppercut. Should have been EX Tatsu right there into Ultra. Would have been a lot better damage. That ambiguous. So Thor kind of on the defense. Caught by that crouching fierce punch. One of Sakura's best tools. 3 frames. Focus attack. Fakes it out. Thor got to make an adjustment here. Robert, relentless. Shoutouts to Alex for logging on to Xbox Live in the middle of the stream. No idea how the internet got plugged back in on that thing. So Robert Cohen takes round 1. Name of the game right here is block and punish. Both players want to look for a block. So if you saw first game, Thor was very aggressive, and all of a sudden the momentum is just gone. Into crumple, into fireball. Going for demon flip. Good punish. Big jump in by Robert, unable to convert for full damage. Gets the focus attack off the medium kick. EX uppercut. Pretty low on that neutral jump roundhouse. Good damage, good damage. Robert Cohen just kind of chasing Thor around the map. What's going to be the punish right here, though? Target combo into hard uppercut. Into Kara throw. EX fireball, frame trap. Not bad. Catches him in the air, the jumping roundhouse. So now both about even on life. Robert poking out that crouching medium kick. A good poke from Sakura. In the focus attack. Into EX uppercut. So Robert Cohen making a lot of money off those random EX uppercuts. Just kind of trying to feel them out. So if you're able to block them, you can punish big damage. Gets the focus attack on the sweep though. Any hit right there would be big damage for Thor. Try to go for the cross up Tatsu. Thor answers right back with a Tatsu into the throw. What's Robert Cohen got as a response? Focus attack. So Robert Cohen really trying to bait out some shenanigans there by Thor with those focus attacks. Get some jabs. So expect a focus attack at that range. EX Tatsu. Thor going for the cross up, gets thrown for his trouble. Frame trap with a big fireball. Alright, anti-air by Thor. So this is the distance that Robert wants Thor, and he's going to hold him in that corner, and any try to jump out, he's going to try to use that crouching hard punch. Ooh, EX, or Tatsu in the air. Air to air. Thor running away now. Just got to watch out. There's the demon flip. 2, 3. That's going to be a soft knockdown. He can pop right back up from that. Good reactions by Robert there. Looking for the sweep. Crouching hard punch. That's going to go right into Ultra, and that is going to seal it. Alright, so Robert Cohen will go. Alright, never mind then, Badger. I can't trust you to do anything. I just needed somebody to read off the next round. So next round we're gonna have Jesse Sims versus Abby Catlin.
What? Right now? I want this one.
Alright, so two of our younger players and also newest players. Jesse Sims, fairly green in Street Fighter, against all-time newcomer Abby Catlin. Are you guys are they button checking? Okay. Alright, so no button check, we're just going to go right into it. So we've got Abby, literally just picking up the game today. Decided to join us here at Pew Pew Card Game. Again, if you're looking for a place to learn Street Fighter, if you're interested in fighting games, no better place to do it, especially from the I-70 area. I'm talking, of course, about Oak Grove, Odessa, even if you're out of Lexington, even if you're all the way out in Kansas City. So Lee Summit, Blue Springs, Independence. Check us out, Oak Grove, Pew Pew Card Game, top of the shop. So Abby, representing that alternate one costume. Jesse, representing alternate one costume, slides under that fireball into lightning. Abby Catlin really representing that wake-up uppercut by Jesse Sims. Both players just going ham right now, answering back with lightning. Crowd going wild right now. Shocking, just abusing Ken Masters. All of a sudden, there's fireballs there, so he's going to answer those fireballs. How can he do it? Crowd going wild. Abby trying to figure out how to crouch under that. Oh, there's a rainbow ball into electricity. Abby not down and out of it yet. Crowd losing. I can't tell if that's Jesse screaming or if that's Abby screaming. So Abby trying to chase down with those kids. So close. Jesse Sims pull out that win with that jumping hard kick. So, you know, again, both these players very new, having a lot of fun out here. Okay. So the crowd calling for a retirement match against Jesse if he loses to Abby. Or if he loses, he will never be allowed to play Street Fighter as long as this establishment remains open. But let's get right into it. So Jesse making a huge adjustment right here, really abusing the fact that, you know, Abby maybe not quite sure how to block. Making big use of those fireballs. Abby marching right back. Alright, so Jesse's going to take round 1. Or game 1, I guess. This 2 out of 3 set. Jesse getting a little heckled by the crowd right there. Alright, so let's go into it. So, let's see if Abby can make an adjustment, try to get around some of the fireball game that Jesse's representing. There you go, there's the crouching hard punch. So, Blanca's got a couple tools that he can use to get around that. So, if he can get a bar built up, EX Blanca ball will get through that. And with that crouching hard punch, going to slide right under those fireballs. Got a great range, decent hitbox. Jesse just kind of content to just use uppercut whenever Blanca's close by. And Blanca, of course, being a charge character, has got to hold that down back to get his momentum going. Slides under the fireballs right there. Stops the EX Tatsu with lightning. Sliding under. Trying to slide under again, just barely out of range. Gets lightning anyways. Jesse just got content to use that uppercut to blow up the lightning. Again, you know, Abby, brand new.
Oh, there we go!
Going for the focus like again, crumpling. Going for the focus like again, crumpling. Jesse's so excited with this new tool he's learned how to use. He's a character who doesn't know how to get away from blocking. Again! Oh! Lightning says, stop that focus attack, you blonde asshole. And this is going to be the end. Blanca holding on to a thread, trying to use uppercut. And then an EX fireball.
Jesse, you almost got beat by this.
If you want me to finish on your face,
Street Fighter, get good at that.
Your first tournament, your first fighter,
Alright, so coming up next we've got some of our getting a little more up into the season part of our bracket here. We've got Badger. I hate trackpads so much. Anybody want to donate, help us buy a computer? That'd be greatly appreciated. Are you guys button checking? No button check, right into it. Okay, so get ready for some high-flying antics of Bison versus Vega right here. Badger making a name for himself. Honey Badger is his nickname since day one, otherwise known as Justin Morris. Against Brandon Butler. Brandon Butler is a previous Top in the Shop champion, representing a Bison alternate costume. So you're going to see a lot of high-flying antics in this match. Both these players working pretty hard to get better at the game. So Badger is going to try to use those ambiguous cross-ups there with the wall dives. EX wall dive. Into Barcelona drop. Gets that jumping hard kick in there, dizzies him. Gets the focus attack. It's the launcher and a slide. So Badger really doing well. Decent punish right there. Gets a slide. Bison gonna opt for Ultra. Chasing down with the slide. Badger goes up 1-0.
What will happen now?
Alright, Brandon answering right back with the scissor kicks to start the match out. EX head stomp meeting in air. So now Brandon Butler really making an adjustment here, chasing down all of Badger's options. He's got a stun. Going for the famous Brandon Butler. Perfect EX head stomp. Oh, gets perfect, gets broken up. Crowd going crazy right here. Barcelona drop. Badger marching right back here, getting that momentum. Both to see all these players and these high-flying antics right here, trying to punish. Head stomp, stomping Vega in his tracks into Ultra. That's gonna hit for big damage. All of a sudden, Answer right back with his own ultra. That's not going to get it. He's going to try to slide to catch up. Wall dive again, burning a bar. Gets the other side of the head stomp. Devil's reverse for the win. Brandon Butler coming right back here. Badger 1-1. Alright, so let's see what these players do. Both of them are kind of saying, like, look, you're not going to push me around? The other player says, I'm not going to push you around. That sounded really stupid. So let's go right into it. Losing my nerve here. So, Bison actually able to change his jump arc a little bit with the various forms of head stomp, so he's got follow-ups with the purple hand. In the corner, reaching, light kicks, trying to bop him on the head, any chip will kill. Ultra gets him to safety though. Badger not out of it yet. Barcelona drop. He's got the momentum right here. He can't trying to pick up his items, can't quite get to him though. Wall drop, goes for the slide. Watch for the slide here on Brandon. All Brandon needs is a head drop, or one head stomp to win. Badger trying to reach for the weapons. And there you go, double reverse. Props to Badger though, really making the best out of a otherwise bad situation and not giving up. But Brandon Butler will take that 1-0. So again, Brandon, big lead right now. Wake up with EX Psycho Crusher right there. Gets caught in the corner, unable to convert for the full damage. A little bit lower than Vegas hitbox. Badger been working a lot on those normals. Focus that gets blown up by Scissors a little too early. Gets the Barcelona drop anyways. See Brandon can do to answer back. Gonna jump, that's gonna catch. Decent damage. Brandon Butler not out of it yet though. Gonna answer back with his own ultra. So seems to be kind of the pattern. If one player ultras, the other player's got an ultra, and Badger just really in control of that match. Take advantage of those damage opportunities with that whipped ultra. So Badger trying to jump in right there, gets an answer with EX Scissors. Goes for the Devil's Reverse. Into throw. What's the mix-up? EX Psycho Crusher. Into throw. Into sweep. Trying to crown him. Crowd getting extra hype over these perfects. Don't count Badger out yet. EX wall dive in a Barcelona drop. Try to go for jumping hard kick. Flipping to safety. And just gets a close standing light kick. So both these players are really known, I mean, for being rivals. I mean, they like, when they play, they really like to beat up on each other. So scissor kick, punished by the horizontal wall dive. Barcelona drop again. So what you're kind of seeing here is a string of normals into some sort of an aerial attack by both characters. Sweep, punished by uppercut, flash kick. Wall dive again, punished by sweep. Head stomp with the follow-up, gets punished. So Brandon Butler, if it doesn't hit, he can go backwards. Wow, what a great Barcelona drop by Badger right there. Gonna go into ultra right here. Not gonna hit. That hitbox extra big because of that, the way that Psycho Crusher part of that is gonna extend out. So Badger's gonna take. Now it is 1-1. Badger's taking game 2. Both characters go into the air. Badger's staying a little in the air, a little longer, so it's gonna hit. Answer right back with a counter hit scissor kick, so decent damage. Going into that empty head stomp into throw, excuse me. So both players opting to kind of try to punish the other one's aerial stuff. So like you said right there was a head stomp. Badger already in the air, able to convert into a Barcelona drop. A lot of crouching tiger, hidden dragon, aerial move. Throws the claw off. Picks it back up. Butterfingers. Correct block on Brandon's part. The slide can get punished by flash kick anyways. So Badger in huge control of this match. And one thing, that both these characters are charge characters. They really don't have to push the attack. If Badger wanted to, he could just opt to sit back and hold block. Again, Brandon going for that ultra, hasn't quite worked out yet as a way to punish. And Badger just gonna force damage in there with the EX wall dive. All right, so Badger on match point to put Brandon into loser's bracket. Start the game out for the EX Psycho Crusher into slide. And Badger answered right back on that focus attack attempt within a flash kick. Badger trying to go for a big combo right there and drops it, unfortunately. Barcelona drop into stun. Focus attack, launcher, try to go for slide, misses the link. That's going to get punished though. A counter hit Ultra, so that's going to be extra damage. Going to put Vega at about 60%, 40%, excuse me. EX head stomp beating out the EX Barcelona drop. Brandon Butler not out of it yet, goes for the head stomp. Brandon Butler marched right back. Last round, last game, winner's side, second round. Top in the shop. All right, so which player is going to choke first right here on their aerial tactics? The focus attack. Brandon Butler figures something out, punish that crumple with a sweep. EX head stomp punishing the head stomp, or the wall dive. Both players going pretty crazy right here as far as charge characters are concerned. Do not meet him in the air when he's already in the air. Big damage, drops it again. Got to be standing for that combo to hit. EX Barcelona drop. Oh, gotta watch out for Ultra here. EX wall drive again into stun, and this should be it. Badger will move on. And the handshake by our two competitors. So now we're going to have Chance Wardlow versus Dominic Hughes. Alright,
Robbie, did anyone message me on the chat? They can say hi. I said hi to them.
alright.
He was like, Abby says hi to the stream, and nobody said hi.
New player, Abby Catlin. You might have seen her earlier on stream. Giving a little shout out to you guys. Says thanks for watching. Wants to hear a little bit back from you guys. You want to say hi to Abby? That'd be awesome.
Dominic, 9 is the best reunion color because it's brown. It sucks. It looks so bad.
See, dude. Are you guys button checking? Are you guys button checking? Okay. All right. So no button checks. Gonna go right to it. So Dominic Hughes, one of our newer players as well, but has been really hitting the training room hard and practicing up. Chance, one of our also newer players, but also been putting a lot of work in right here. He's got his signature Seth combo he really likes to utilize. So you're going to see a lot of crouching fierce punch into thunder kicks. So let's see if Dominic Hughes can put this last week of practice into good use. So both characters can content to sit full screen, fire just to jump in hard kick into crouching fierce punch into thunder kicks. Again, big stun right there. Let's see what the combo is. Launcher, EX feet. Tried to go for the foot stomps. Answered right back. EX uppercut. Punished again. Dominic using the uppercut. Gonna ultra right there. Might frame trap. Right over him. Alright, so Dominic Hughes really got to block here. You got to block more, man. It's a really hard input. All you do is hold back. And so both players just staring each other down. Tries to jump in, gets anti-air by the elbow. So Seth, rather low in the stamina department. There you go, anti-air by Dominic Hughes. Worked on that the other night. Chance Wardlow says, I don't care about your tricks. Big damage right there. Answer right back with an EX uppercut from Chance, though. So what you will see here, oh, that's going to catch into Ultra 1. Not going to quite kill Ryu. Probably put him at about 30%. Roughly in that neighborhood. Any damage right here would be big damage. Can't connect. Any damage will be big damage if he can drop it in on Seth. Low health. EX Tatsu, counter hit. Frame trap, answer right back. Wall jump into roundhouse. Chance Wardlow take the first round.
Guys, so hard to play because I don't know what he's gonna do. Just an uppercut.
Alright, so Dominic Hughes starting things off with a fireball into Tatsu. Focus attack into crumple, into uppercut. Seth already at 50%, just like that. Ultra 1, jump back's gonna miss. Gotta watch out, answers right back. He drops that combo, gets an hard uppercut for the trouble. EX uppercut! Seth in trouble here. Fireball's wall. There's the wall up. Dominic Hughes making an adjustment right there, recognizing that I can jump up there with a hard kick, meet him halfway. He's going to win that round. So Dominic Hughes, good adjustment, good showing right there. Let's see what Chance can do in this round to change it. So again, starting off Tatsu, into uppercut, going to be punished with a sweep. And another uppercut, going to punish into a full, ooh, drops the kicks that time. Hard kick into sweep, classic into fireball. There's that wall jump. Dominic Hughes not able to get up in time. Tries to go for a throw. Okay. So looks like Dominic is getting most of his damage at that mid-range. Chance dropping that combo again, reaching out with the EX. Tatsu reaching out for legs. It's punished by Tatsu. Into Ultra. Let's see what Chance can do right here to punish it. Jumps over. Cross up. Crouching Fierce into Thunder Kicks. Followed up with a fireball. EX Fireball. His EX Sonic Boom. Light Fireball. Chance Wardlow now in command of this match. Gets hit with a standing Fierce Punch though. Reaching under the fireball. Great yoga right there. There goes the Tatsu. Jump back. Chance might be looking for Ultra 1 right here. And they're going to meet air to air. Chance Wardlow answer back. Dominic Hughes was working on perfect right there. Answer right back with EX uppercut. Picks him up. Focus attack. Trading blows right there. Chance Wardlow able to run away, just really making use out of that hard kick button. Dominic Hughes figuring out I cannot wall jump. I am Ryu. Going for that jumping medium punch. Kicks. Any big uppercut right here will kill Seth. So gotta be, both characters gotta be very careful. Looks like Chance Wardlow buffering that Ultra. Into super. Gonna land. Won't kill. Into Ultra. Jumping over with the toe tap. Chance Wardlow marching right back.
I will snap this in half. I'm sorry.
Alright, so we're going to put the bracket up really quick for those of you following along at home at Challenge. Yeah, so we're going to go on to losers. So it's going to be Kyle Brogman against Thor Burmeister. And then we can't quite get it on screen, but underneath Kyle Brockman is going to be Brandon Butler and Dominic Hughes in loser side. Alright, so both players right here button checking. Thor Burmeister on the one-player side versus Kyle Brockman. Thor giving a little background about how he lost a 1st to 10 to Kyle. These guys did pretty much start Street Fighter about the same time. Training buddies, training partners. Both of these guys kind of know that each other's tendencies, so you're going to see a lot of a hard uppercut from Thor. And Kyle, again, going to approach this match the same. Try to keep Thor on his feet. Got to try to keep him pinned down in that vortex. Alright, so this is first round of losers bracket. The loser of this game, of this set, will be eliminated. Alright, so Kyle Brockman already at a life disadvantage. Gets the knockdown. Answer back, EX uppercut. Go for the throw right there. So one of the things that you cannot do on El Fuerte when he's got a bar is try to do any sort of a jump in, because that EX run will give him enough armor to respawn in time, and Thor right there, knowing that, goes for the throw. And right there, he's going to catch El Fuerte's run with a step kick. First round, go to Kyle Brockman. Answers back with a sweep. EX fireball frame trap. See, there's that armor that El Fuerte is able to do. He's seen that jump back. Not letting Kyle get in there for the tostada press, the command grab. There's the sweep knockdown and the splash, stuffing that uppercut. You're gonna back off, trying to bait out that uppercut. Thor able to jump back and answer with a sweep. So Thor jumping forward, getting caught by the air grab and his press, going in for the sweep. Gotta be careful not to jump. Kyle will sniff that jump out, and he will go for the anti-air. As you see right there, the run stop. Going for the neutral jump roundhouse by Thor to try to catch that anti-air. Right into a tostada press. Here's the knockdown. Going to Ultra. That's going to be blocked. Let's see the punish by Kyle. Going for the slaps, and just the recovery animation on Ken getting under the slaps. Unfortunate. EX run to get away, into jump back, hard punch, into EX uppercut to seal out the round. Huge damage on El Fuerte. One of the lower stamina. Alright, into press right here. Stuff in the uppercut, stuff in the crouch, into slide. Going for the Kara throw, gets pressed. Off the top rope.
I was never scared of Brian. I wasn't ever scared of Robert. I wasn't.
Thor Burmeister. See, these guys know their matchup. Not necessarily their matchup, but they know the tendencies of both players. Thor knows how to stop some of the shenanigans that Kyle's able to put out in a more constructed, more thought-oriented way, as opposed to what you saw earlier with Dallas, just kind of throwing out special moves. And unfortunately, Kyle is not guessing right. So right back into it, catching that off the top of the rope, jumping roundhouse. Tatsu going to be punished by the calamari slide. Calamari slide again, going to get uppercutted for his problem. Try to EX run away. Kara throw is going to grab it. Goes for the frame trap fireball right there. That's going to be input error. Do what? There's the corner. Kyle sniffing up that jump back throw, trying to go for the air grab. Oh, back off. That was probably an uppercut. Just input failure. Worked in Thor's favor right there, but he's back in the hard knockdown press situation. Kyle Brockman now threatened to being eliminated as Thor brings it back. 1-1. So the top rope not working. Kyle Brockman really got to focus on some other tools right here to get pressure and keep damage in and not give up too much himself. So he's going to bait that out. There we go. Baiting him another one out. The wide arc on that uppercut really catching him back. Calamari slide into Ultra. That's not going to hit. What's the punish? Into focus attack. Not enough. Not fast enough. Frame trap. Slide just too short. Off the top again. Into press. Press getting punished by uppercut. Okay, standard throw here. What's the mix-up? Gets the run back. EX uppercut's going to catch him. Carry. Ultra 2 is going to get him. That's going to kill Kent. Come on, guys.
El Fuerte wins.
Alright, so Kyle Brockman answering right back with an Ultra. It's going to be 1-1. Will not be eliminated so easily. Going to start things off with a Tatsu. So both players here. Whoa. A little bit of lag right there. Bait out it. Goes. Experienced a little bit of lag at home. I apologize. A little bit of glitch in the software. So some of the things that Thor can do here to punish a blocked attempt is a sweep. Get caught with the air-to-air right there. Going for kicks. Oh, light uppercut. Try to follow it up. EX run. My goodness, what is going on right here? Computer software killing itself. Both characters have to be very careful right here. There's another uppercut attempt. Into press. Baits it out! He's safe though, gets him away. Fireball, full screen. And an off top rope light kick, I guess? Knee maybe? Not sure. Medium. Off the wall medium kick right there to seal it out. So what adjustment can Thor make right here? Stay alive in the tournament. Gonna start out with the Tatsu. Minimum damage. EX fireball though. Going for the slide. Kyle gotta be careful on that. Thor might bait it out for the uppercut. It's a sweep. Knockdown stuff the uppercut. Thor with the Kara throw, trying to sweep. That uppercut, that wake-up uppercut punish with Ultra too. Not gonna kill him. Gonna put him at about 25%. Baits out a Kara throw into sweep. And EX uppercut. Punish with a Calamari slide. Going for the press. Can't quite get it. Gotta be careful. You got an Ultra. Punishes the Calamari slide. That might kill. It will. Thor Burmeister gonna take it to the very last match. Very last round. The winner of this will stay alive in the loser's bracket. The loser will be done. Alright. So Kyle Broughton got to analyze what he's got to do to win right here. What he's got to change. What he's got to be careful of doing. Thor Burmeister sniffing out. Sweep. Into press. Into press again. What's the mix-up? Into press. A little bit of the uppercut's going to get out, though. Just enough to give Thor some breathing room. EX uppercut again. Medium kick, medium kick, medium kick. Chest bump into super. What's the punish here? Target combo for big damage. Kara throw sniffs it out. Great job by Kyle. Standing roundhouse. Drop kick off the top. A little bit of jab. He's got to be careful. Got to watch out for uppercuts right here. Into the press. EX uppercut. Does the punish. Both players back up. EX air grab. Very close match right there. Kyle Brockman will move on 2-1. Thor Burmeister will be eliminated. Brandon Butler, Dominic Hughes. Brandon Butler, Dominic Hughes.
Brandon Butler, Dominic Hughes.
Also, I don't know if this will make a big difference, but I think me and Robert's first should have been 2-1, not 2-0. Might mean the difference between me not getting last.
Did I put it down as 2-0? Are you guys button checking at all?
I'm not.
Just going right into it. Okay. So Dominic Hughes back on the stream again representing Ryu, and Brandon Butler opting to change to Chun-Li for this match. Both Chun-Li and Bison are charged characters, so Brandon Butler at home on that. I'll change the names really quick. Waking up with the uppercut, getting punched with sweep. So Brandon Butler, one of Chun-Li's good strengths right there is those strong meaty pokes on the ground. So Dominic has got to figure out a way to apply pressure without always at the beginning have a big taunt. Both players taunting. Going into taunt into ultra. Interesting setup. Let's see if it links, and it does. Upload that one to Van Hubs and YouTube and Evo. This is right back with a hard uppercut. Frame trap with the X fireball. Jumping back hard punch to stop Chun-Li's advance. So right now Dominic Hughes figuring out like I can throw fireballs from this range. Oh, gonna taunt! If that ultra's gonna get punished, not my parry this. All Alright, so it appears Dominic's taunts chain into both ultras, both his opponents and his ultra. So that is good matchup knowledge to know. Those of you watching at home, starting out with a taunt again. Neither one of these players really respecting themselves or the game. There's the uppercut, punished by a throw. Punishes the backdash. Tatsu. Wake up spinning bird kick. Into throw. Into EX fireball from Chun-Li. Big random moves coming out from Dominic here, just trying to get any sort of momentum going. You notice Brandon Butler really knows that range. That might actually hit. That neutral jump. No, big floaty jump from Chun-Li gets over it. What's the corner pressure? Trying to link Dominic's ultra into that taunt again.
Let's go, children.
Alright, so both players really wasting everybody's time in the shop right now doing their stupid taunts because they both suck at this game. Tatsu into the corner. So even though both characters have access to fireballs, neither one of them feel like throwing them right now. So right now I'm just going to take a moment to give a shout out to HeroClix at 6 on Tuesdays. So check us out for that if you like superheroes beating the shit out of each other in plastic form. Not into that. Check out Friday Night Magic every Friday night. Again, Theros pre-release coming up on Saturday. Be there. Is this match over yet? No, not quite. Still an uppercut. So Brandon Butler's going to take round 1. Hopefully game 2 is less taunt worthy and actually playing Street Fighter.
I was waiting for a call.
I was trying to do the whole two-step next round. Let's go.
Are you ready? Fight!
Alright, so reacting to the fireball right there with the Tatsu. Big lag right there. And the throw into crumple. I'm not really sure. Apologize if you're getting lag at home. Okay, our stream is trying to kill itself right now. Dropping frames all over the place. Dominic Hughes taunted after a dizzy. And then he's stunning bird kick in the corner. Gonna go into ultra. Punishes a sweep. EX fireball on reaction. That's gonna go through. After this match, we're gonna restart the stream really quick. Getting a little bit of glitches, so I apologize if the commentary is far behind. But Brandon Butler's going to take that one after baiting out an EX Fireball with Ultra 1. Catches Brandon not blocking right there for that Tatsu. So Dominic Hughes trying to establish that corner spacing. Standing roundhouse. And uppercut. Gotta be careful though, that might have been EX bird kick input error. Brandon going for those cross-ups right there. Of course, that's down forward hard kick. Dominic Hughes getting some damage in there with it. Yeah, bird kick. So Dominic trying to, looks like, use that new, can I just mash out Ultra? He might catch a throw right here. Nope, just going to be a block. Brandon Butler answers right back with Ultra. That will punish. Won't quite kill. About 3% remaining. Wow, big. That might have been bird kick on Brandon's part, but a sweep came out instead and fully punished by Dominic Hughes. Wake up uppercut, wake up heart punch into uppercut. My apologies. All right, so Dominic Hughes looking to fight for his life here. Gets the cross up into EX legs, and a sweep. Sending bird kick. Into super. That might have been mashed out. Answers right back with a hard uppercut. Into Tatsu. So Dominic Hughes got to be careful not to get ultra'd again. Chun-Li's sitting on it, waiting for that blue fireball to come out. Goes forward, that crouching medium punch into fireball. That's supposed to be fireball, but that down forward stored input making uppercut come out. Brandon Butler not getting it. Missing ultra right there. 50 seconds to play. Walks up and gets an EX uppercut into sweep, and that will do it. Alright, so we're going to jump back up to winner's side. Ryan Benbrook versus Tim Rona.
In all fairness, I hated
Tim versus Ryan.
Tim versus Ryan.
Give me a hot pocket. No, I want to buy it. Yeah, I'll give you the money.
I apologize for being rude.
Okay, so hopefully a little bit more action going on in this round. Ryan Benbrook, Tim Rona. Again, appreciate everybody watching at home. You are watching Top in the Shop here at Pew Pew Card and Game.
Gotta make things complicated.
Hey, could you guys give it a second, really quick?